Hey there, kids! Today we've got some cool stories about why Deadpool and Oscars are in the same sentence, Batman v Superman giving us what we really want, and we talk about the new Uncharted trailer. I'm Sam.
I'm Maude, but first, here at SourceFedNERD, we're big fans of Dungeons & Dragons. Oh boy.
Oh boy. We've got our very own version here, which had a very successful first campaign starring Calvin, Brothar, Jingle, and the moderating Dungeon Master.
What was that?
The entire campaign was animated, which you can catch right here. It's pretty cool.
So naturally, we're all on board for Warner Brothers bringing a Dungeons & Dragons movie to life, on the condition that they do it right. By the sounds of the latest news, we're confident that they're on a roll. Pun.
Producer Roy Lee is wanting to shake up the serious tone that a lot of fantasy movies have and bring the fun back, a lot like a super fun Marvel movie that got us all laughing.
And what is that movie that made us He wants a Tolkienverse to be fused with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
Except for the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I hope. He was right when he said that we haven't seen a movie like this before. Usually Dungeons & Dragons movies are funny.
What have I done?
So, fingers crossed.
In Deadpool news, Ryan Reynolds has officially thrown the anti-hero's hat into the ring for this year's Oscars. Reynolds tweeted this for your consideration photo with the tagline, "Only a few hours left for Oscar voting. Too late for a write-in campaign for an ineligible movie." Oh, Ryan Reynolds, you.
That boy. Now, if any of you out there watching this have any pull whatsoever at the Academy, maybe slide Deadpool into the Best Picture category, even Best Foreign Language Film for
Yes.
El Deadpool.
El Deadpool.
If that doesn't cut it, maybe even the Best Worst Language Film.
At the very least, you could give him a participant ribbon like on that little poster. I am all too familiar with those.
Sam.
Did you know, in swimming, they stopped giving ribbons after 9th place?
I thought that in the pool there are only 8 lanes. In some more movie news, the Hollywood trouble child Pacific Rim 2 has now stumbled upon a director. Well, would you look at that? Del Toro's little baby is about to be born.
Yes, but don't get too excited just yet. Outlets have been reporting that Stephen S. DeKnight will be directing the sequel, and that does not get my juices flowing.
Oh, gross. Don't ever say juices flowing and then do that movement as well. I have a feeling you're gonna go on a rant or something, so just do it.
Well, you see, Stephen S. DeKnight has worked on some rather successful properties such as Smallville, Angel, Spartacus, the TV series, and most notably, Daredevil. Now, while these series were successful, that does not mean that they were necessarily groundbreaking or noteworthy. The first half of Daredevil Season 1 was fantastic, which was due to the showrunner Drew Goddard. When he hightailed it out of there, Steven had to pick up the pieces. That isn't an easy job, and the season was pretty rocky under his control. Also, I love Smallville, but that show was a tough pill to swallow. Now, that doesn't mean Pacific Rim 2 will be bad or unwatchable. I am just concerned.
Whoa, where'd you go?
Oh, to my study. Be sure to check out the study starring Elliot Morgan over at youtube.com/sourcefed.
Nice plug.
Thank you. Moving on to gaming hype, the trailer for Uncharted 4: A Thieves' End is out, and there's underwater scenes, a huge-ass waterfall, a motorbike chase. So what's it all about?
Well, it's about Nathan Drake. This guy, he loves to find ancient and fabled treasures at whatever cost. This game takes place a few years after Uncharted 3, where Nathan Drake is now retired and married, trying the whole settled down life.
That is until the previously thought dead brother resurfaces to tell him about.
Biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
So of course he's gotta go get it. You PlayStation 4 owners can grab this one on April 26th, and oh my god, do I want to play it. These are my favorite games of all time, right behind Kingdom Hearts. These are amazing games.
You don't have a PlayStation 4.
I have a Wii U.
And news on our favorite little humanoid robot that could, Atlas. We've watched this little cutie since he took his first steps, and then when he was running through a forest and dodging objects in his way. Well, now we're super proud to see that Atlas can successfully get bullied, and when he goes down, he can pick himself back up again.
Hell yeah, Atlas. Previously, these humanoid robots have really struggled with their agility, mainly staying upright. And once they go down, they stay down in a way that would make the Punisher proud.
You hit them and they get back up. I hit them and they stay down.
But now, the newest version of Atlas can completely go from stranded turtle on the ground to upright with apparent ease. He's also strong enough to be able to pick up boxes weighing 10 pounds apiece, and he's able to stand his ground against this hockey stick wielding bully who decides to knock the box from our favorite robot's grasp, and then he has the nerve to actually push him back away. Atlas has done nothing wrong. And then he keeps walking on the spot, which is really cute, but don't actually focus on that. Okay, now you're zooming in and so everyone can see that he looks a little bit simple because he's just like standing on the spot even though he's already got his balance, but still, Atlas, we are proud of you.
I'm so proud of you, boy. Click that link below to see more on Atlas by its creators, Boston Dynamics. And last piece of news for the day, it has been announced that Warner Brothers will be releasing an R-rated director's cut of Batman v Superman.
Does this mean I can watch it at the cinema?
be out on, it'll be a director's cut that'll be out on DVD and Blu-ray.
No.
We have one red-suited boy to thank for this. Let's give a round of applause for Deadpool.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably. The success of an R-rated superhero movie does seem like a green light for other studios to sit up, take note, and make those bigger risks with more violent, perverted, and downright despicable stories.
The ones we want. If I know Zack Snyder and his love for blood, guts, and blue penises, he definitely has an ultraviolet BVS script in the back of his sick brain, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I wouldn't wiggle your finger while talking about blue penises.
Remember when he popped into reality and just like, it was there. Actually, this is a pretty interesting turn of events.
Oh, you mean because Warner Brothers and DC have been pretty clear about all their movies being PG-13 so that they can have a wider fan base seeing these movies in theaters?
That's the one.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is this a smart move on WB's part, or is this just a response to Deadpool's success? Should you get to choose whether you see the PG-13 or R-rated version in cinemas? Let us know down below.
I'm Maude.
I'm Sam. We'll see you.
What's happening?
Goodbye.
What were we gonna do?
And good work today. And we're out of here. Perfect.
Who's the purple guy? How does he get all crazy big in that one shot they keep showing in the trailers? Is that Apocalypse? Because I saw a bunch of nukes flying around. Is that the Apocalypse? Well, hey, never fear, beautiful nerds. Let Lieberman explain.